Welcome to Lesson 8, Activity 8.1, Thermal Energy and Chemical Reactions. Our learning targets for today will be, we're going to investigate chemical energy as it is transformed to thermal energy. And my goal for you, or my expectation for you, is that you're going to be able to explain how chemical energy can be transformed into thermal energy. So we're working out of 8.1, so it's on page 81. The procedures of what we did is on the top of the page. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right to the video of it happening. So I recorded it for you. So if you're not here, if you're absent, you can still do the lab. Here it is.
Hello. So when we look at what's happening here is we have superchloride or sulfur chloride with water. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check the temperature. And if I turn the thermometer, we take a look at the temperature. I got to hold it this way. Temperature is approximately 23 degrees Celsius. So this is 5 grams of sulfur chloride and 50 milliliters of water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add aluminum foil and we're going to see if a chemical reaction occurs. So I'm going to put the aluminum foil in. I'm going to take a stirring rod. And we're just going to mix it up. Now if you look closely, you can see something happen. You can see bubbles forming. So I'm just going to keep mixing this up. And you can see that the aluminum is starting to change colors as well. Now I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I hear a fizzling. And I can actually smell the reaction occurring as well. So one of the other things we're going to do, obviously we can smell what's going on, we can hear what's going on, we can see what's going on, but I want some more data too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the thermometer back in here and we're going to see if the temperature changes. So if you can watch the thermometer, it's shooting way up. It's actually off the screen now. So I'm just going to leave it in there for a minute, maybe not quite a minute. Now you can see that there's steam on the beaker as well, so you can definitely see a chemical reaction occur. You can still see that if I zoom in a little bit. Nope, can't zoom in anymore. You can see that it's still bubbling. Now if I check the temperature and if there was a chemical change, heat was likely given off. So when I look at this, it looks like the new temperature, if I can turn this a little bit, it's approximately, well, it's starting to drop now, but it was at about 48, 49 degrees. So if we started at 23 to begin with, and we have about 49 to end with. So we can definitely see that a chemical reaction occurred. So go ahead and take notes for.
All right, so you can see what happened. So even though you weren't there, you can see that with the sulfur chloride and aluminum, that the aluminum foil changed color, that there was a gas that was given off. I could smell it, so you would have been able to smell it if you would have been here. And if you would have felt the outside of the beaker, it would have felt really hot. You could see the differences in the temperature from the beginning and the end. So make sure you record your observations in the observation section. And then record the initial temperature, the temperature after the foil was immersed, and I gave you that in the video. And then what's the temperature change. Then if you flip over, go ahead and finish the conclusion question on page 82. Use the words chemical reaction, temperature, and thermal energy to describe what happened in this investigation. So as always, once you get done with the lab, if you want to show your teacher the lab, that way they'll know you are finished with it, and then you'll pass any book checks that we have in the future as well. And as always, be sure to ask questions if you have any.